to put on your grip tape, but since that's already done, you're gonna put on your brake and just slide it up or slide it on. And you have to get the holes just right, and then stick your 2 bolts in like that. And when you do your grip tape, make sure to pop the holes out for the brake, or else it will not tighten properly. You just tighten the brake bolts. They're a bit stripped. And don't do them too tight, or else they'll be like stripped. So it's tight because it doesn't wiggle. And then what you do is put your back wheel on. So you could put the print like facing the way you face. So since I'm goofy, right foot forward, I'm gonna have it on this side, but it came that side, so I'm just gonna put it back on that side. And then you get this, your axle, put a spacer in, and then get your Allen key and put the Allen key in the hole with another spacer. And then it takes a few tries. Lift it up. Yeah, see, I'm just gonna leave it out like that. Just like that. And try to find the hole. Once you find the hole, don't put it all the way in, because you gotta put your other spacer in. And then wanna just push it in a bit and try to find the hole. Sometimes it doesn't work. You just gotta wiggle it around. Yeah, it's the hardest part. Just, yeah, try to thread it through or whatever. There we go. And now what you do is you get your, what is this called? A bolt, or like, I don't know, this thing that you tighten with a crescent wrench. You hold it with the Allen key part, and then you put it on. It's kind of hard. It's very hard. Once you got it a bit on, get your adjustable crescent wrench and loosen it, and then you put it there and just tighten the Allen key part, because you're not actually able to move the crescent wrench part because it's too hard with the deck. Make sure it's tight, so it's not wiggly. It doesn't make any crazy noises. So next, do your fork. I have the wheel on the fork, and it's facing that way because I changed it. You almost forgot. You you put your bearing, one of the 2 bearings that comes with the headset, and you keep it in with your finger, then slide the fork up, and then you put your other bearing in, Then put your spacer. I may have put the spacer in wrong. Did I? Maybe. Then you put your dust cover on so the bearings don't get dusty. And may have done it wrong. I don't know. I don't really know. And then put your shim, IHC shim. Put your compression bolt on. Tighten with your fingers until it gets tight. Then, depending on if you like your scooter tight or not, you could put on a stand or your hand or whatever. Stick your Allen key in and tighten it. Want it tightened so much so when you take your Allen key out, you do that, there's not much rattle. The reason there's rattle is I didn't tighten the brake fully. See, there's still a bit of tightening to be done. And yeah, still a bit of rattle. Probably the wheel. So now you just keep on tightening. Gotta make sure it's super tight. Now, yeah, it's okay. Just still some rattle, but you're okay. And then get your bars. Oh, couldn't find the handlebars. Make sure your clamp is on straight and flush with the bars. So what I do is I go to a soft surface and push it down so you make sure it's flush. It's a little bit higher, but yeah. And then you need to put some pressure and wiggle it a bit. And move your stand so you can straighten the bars. This is a crucial part because you need to hold the bar straight. Make sure your clamp is straight, hold it, and then tighten the bolts. Don't tighten all at once, because if you do, you'll mess up your clamp because one part will be tight and the other will be loose. And then keep on tightening it. And then take your Allen key out without destroying everything. Now your scooter's dialed and yeah, ready.
Thumbs up.